a bit zesty, to be honest.
A bit zesty. That's what he said. Like,
Why are you sitting on the bed with your bro, man? Come on.
I mean, we should record a video. We should mount the camera there and we'll lie in bed together. Sorry.
Alright, is it working
It's
now?
recording, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk
Happy
about...
New Year, bitches.
Happy New Year.
2025, let's go.
2025. It's going to be a good year.
Matt's coming out of the closet.
If you hadn't already known.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Speaking of New Year's, that's what I wanted to talk about is New Year's resolutions. I think they're bullshit because motivation should come from like a deeper place of something happening in your life rather than just there being a new year. It's like, what's the difference actually between the 31st of December and the 1st of January? Like, it's just one day later. Nothing actually changed.
Are you that much of a bitch that you need a date to make you change your life for better? Like, you should just do it every day.
Yeah.
If anything, instead of a resolution, I would say you set new systems. Like, like if you have to, like, change something, you'll be like, okay, New Year's, let me see what bad habits I do.
Yeah.
And then change them. Build new systems. For example, myself, I've pretty much always had the same goals. You know how you always have the same fucking resolutions and they just keep moving forward every year?
Yeah, each year it's the same.
You have the same goals. How about you change your habits so you can actually get those goals?
Yeah.
For me, it would be sleep. Like, that's one of the biggest ones for me. Like, if I sleep on time today, I would have an amazing day tomorrow. I would actually stick to what I said.
Yeah.
So I would say...
But, so, and even if that's your goal is to get more sleep, like your goal is to set a system.
Yeah, to get more sleep.
Yeah. But even then you set systems in place to achieve that. Like, it's like, have a bedtime routine.
100%. Stick
and stuff
to it.
Like that. So you can't just have like a vague goal of like, I want more sleep.
What has helped me recently is melatonin gummies and stuff.
Yeah. So you put in like, you find some way to help you.
Exactly. But you get into the habit, and then once you build the habit, you don't need the gummies anymore, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. But the reason you want more sleep isn't because it's a new year. It's because you want to feel healthier and happier.
That's what you should do anyways.
Exactly.
Not because of the new year.
Yeah. Cool. The motivation needs to be intrinsic.
Exactly. So New Year's resolutions are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You should just try to be better
for yourself
every fucking day of the year.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. All right. Next one.
Okay. Next one. So I want to talk a little bit about having people like you, and I think in our culture today, there's a big focus on individuality. So it's like you shouldn't care what other people think of you. You should just be you unapologetically. Yeah. And like, while it's like a nice message, I think it is over the top because you do actually need people to like you to get ahead in life. Like, you need friends to support you. You need connections to get a good job, get promotions.
I think
it's like there's
a saying that goes like, no human's an island or something. Like, human beings need a group to work well. Yeah,
for sure. We're social creatures by design.
100%. So like, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. It's like your social connections will get you ahead in life.
Exactly. 100% agree.
Yeah. So there is a point where it becomes bad, and that point is when you don't like yourself unless other people likes you.
Whereas you seek validation, I would say.
Yeah, now you're seeking validation because of an insecurity.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to achieve is to achieve social status and friendship. Yeah. Not from an insecurity, but to have a happier life.
Exactly. To help people and help yourself.
Yeah.
For example, like, if you're in a business meeting, there's a set standard. It's just a respect thing for yourself and for others.
Yeah, like a dress code.
Like, even if you enjoy wearing shorts and a singlet every day, you wouldn't do that to a business meeting just because you feel like doing it,
Yeah.
For the sake of that standard, you would wear a suit or a shirt for that meeting, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so this is actually a good introduction to the other thing I wanted to discuss. So I didn't tell you this part, so let me know what you think about it, but I got this from a book. It's called Charisma on Command. Yeah. So there's basically 3 ways to get people to like you. Mm-hmm. And people will like you if you have power, presence, and warmth.
Okay.
So the power is like if you're like wealthy, if you have social status, if you're strong, then people will perceive you as like a more valuable connection.
Yep.
And that's why in the business meeting you dress smartly, because you indicate your like position.
Yes.
And then warmth is if you're nice to people.
Yes.
Because no one, like, if you're nice but you don't have any power, then you're needy or clingy.
Yeah, you don't, like, you have to be nice if you don't have any power. Like, what else are you gonna do?
That's true, but
like,
but if you have power and you're nice,
that
people
only,
are like, it's like, shit, this guy, like,
exactly, is good.
This guy's looking out for me and he's good,
Your niceness only has a meaning if you have the option to not be nice.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I mean?
Jordan
Like,
Peterson
if you're
is
just a weak bitch who has to be nice to survive, your niceness means nothing.
You're not nice, you're weak.
Which is why women don't like nice guys.
Yeah,
because they're trying to get something out of it. They're not nice because they want to be nice.
Yeah,
it's just a way for them to try to get the women.
But if
you're strong, you're capable, and you still be nice to people you don't have to be nice to, then your niceness means something.
Exactly, yeah. And then the last thing underpinning all of that is presence. So you have to be like grounded in the moment. So whenever you talk to people, like, don't be thinking about your next appointment. Don't be impatient. Don't be in a rush. Don't be stressed. It's like,
be present,
be present, be active listening, that kind of thing. And then people will feel like you actually respect them, and they'll respect you in turn. So
cool.
I just thought was thinking about that the other night. I think it's a really
good
reminder.
100%. Can you just
on those three
say those three again?
So power,
which
I think mostly comes through your appearance and how you present yourself.
And how you carry yourself.
Yes. Warmth comes from how you act.
How you treat others.
And how you treat others, how you speak. And presence comes from your mindset. It's like you're there to learn more about this person, paying attention, and you're not thinking about the next thing in your life.
Cool. And these three will take you to?
They will. This is basically what makes people like you. Like if you think about every person in your life that you like,
it'll be one of these three reasons.
There'll be
or a combination.
The more you like them, the more of these things there are. Like the people in my life that I like the most have all three of these.
Okay.
The people that I like the least have none of these. And if you have two of them, then I still like you a lot.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good cheat sheet.
Yeah, a little cheat sheet. Those three things. Remember those and how you display them as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Nice. So let's go to.
Yeah. You wanted to say something?
Yes. So. So the action thing, right?
Yes.
So basically, I will start off with the saying. Okay. So, you let people with less knowledge than you, people stupider than you, get ahead of you because they take action. Like I saw this video I was telling Matt on the internet, like it was an Instagram reel. This internet influencer PT dude had 3 dudes standing next to him. He told them to do push-ups, and then he addressed all the women watching the video and said, if you do this, your tits will get bigger. And he had 2 million views on it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then he probably
doing something.
He's doing something, and he's probably making money from it because he had 2 million views on it. Even if he made $1, it's better than you and better than us. You know what I mean?
How much money have you made?
Exactly. With all of the knowledge you've gained through years of researching before you take action, none. And this guy had no fucking knowledge, no research, just raw fucking action,
just
and he's making money.
Bullshitted his way onto.
And he's probably got tons of bitches doing push-ups for him.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably got your girlfriend doing push-ups for him, bro. Like, imagine that.
Yeah. Next time you see a girl doing push-ups, you know why.
You know why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Also, like, you know, if you see these American YouTubers, you know, the gym guys, they'll go to a gym, they'll go up to the biggest dude, and they'll ask him, like, oh, what does this muscle, like, where is this muscle in your body? And the dude wouldn't know, but the dude would have a perfect fucking physique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that they have the best knowledge, it's just they take action. It could be a bro split.
Just the bro split. That's, like, it's scientifically one of the least effective splits.
But it still fucking works.
But it still works. And if you do it for a year or two, you're gonna get you'll get big.
I think that's the loophole I fall in. Like, I would just research so much, like YattnMatt, all of his fucking scientific shit. I want to know the best fucking method to do it. But if I just did it without knowing the best fucking method to do it, eventually I would figure out the best method by trial and error.
Yeah.
And while doing that progress, I will make a lot of progress in terms of my physique.
Yeah.
Instead of just having the knowledge, I will actually have something to show for it as well.
Yeah.
So the point I'm getting at is, even if you're stupid and you take action, you will end up way ahead of someone who's really smart and has all the knowledge but doesn't take the action.
Because there's no point in, even just in life in general, there's no point in having all this knowledge.
Yeah. If you don't back it up with
action. If you don't actually do anything with it, If you don't let it improve your life.
Story of my fucking life. Action over knowledge.
Yeah. Obviously, knowledge is important.
If you do follow knowledge with action, that's the perfect thing to do.
Yeah. But if you can choose one, action.
Choose action.
Yeah.
I love how we said
we got that at the same time, yeah.
Alright, that's sick. Okay. And then what was the next one? Don't take days off.
Days off and sleep, we still do.
Yeah, I think we did sleep. Anyways, with your point.
Let's do it properly.
Alright.
Because I have some things to say.
Okay, let's do the sleep one.
It'll be a short one.
Yeah, okay. So, New Year's is here, right? You want to do resolutions and shit. If there's one thing you can do, even though we do think resolutions are stupid, if there is one change you can make, it would be get better sleep.
Yeah,
it would change your fucking life.
Sleep is so important. For me, I'm sure, let's both share our anecdotal evidence. Yeah. For me, last year, my sleep was all over the place because I bartend, as you know. So I sometimes go in bed at 3 a.m. Or if I take a girl home afterwards, I get in bed at 4 or 5 a.m.
That never happens.
Never happens, nah. Just took him home.
I'm the only one who visits his place, trust me.
He's the only other one that's been on this bed. So my sleep last year was all over the place, and sometimes I would get 8 hours. Yeah. But then other times I get legit 4 hours of sleep.
What are the changes you feel when you get 4 hours versus when you get 8 hours? Can you pinpoint them? What have you noticed?
Specifically, don't feel as good. It's not that I feel unhappy. I just can't really get excited as much about things. Shit, my baseline is lower, and I can't get happier. Yeah, more tired and more impatient.
I think I feel something similar. If I think about it, on days I get good sleep, and by good sleep I mean, I don't just mean the timing of it. I could, for me personally, I know you bartend, so you probably sleep late. But if I sleep at 2 a.m. and even though I wake up at 10 a.m., it'll still be shitty
you gotta
sleep
be
for me.
in your
So for me, if I sleep before 12 a.m. And then have 7-8 hours, I would just be more motivated to do good habits. I'll take a cold shower. I would want to read. I would want to put hard work into my work and follow through it.
Circadian rhythm.
Exactly. So what I've understood is, if I do a good habit in terms of getting a good sleep the night before, it just sets me up to stack up more good habits on top of it, and then I just follow it. And then the opposite happens on days I don't sleep well, even though I'm really motivated for the next day to do all these good things. I just don't follow through.
I see. So for you,
I'm more of a bitch, dude. You know what I mean? I don't have the bravery. In the shower, on days I haven't had much sleep, I would be scared to turn the tap to that cold setting. Yeah. But on days I've had good sleep, I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Cold shower,
so for you, it's more of a habit stacking motivation.
Exactly. It changes my mindset. Good sleep gives me energy, and I think energy makes you brave. The tired you are, the less brave you get. I've had this in my fights. I do MMA occasionally. I'm not very good at it, but still, when I do fight or when I spar, when I get tired, I become a bitch. I wouldn't be trying as much. I wouldn't attack as much. Even if you play a sport, you would know. When you get tired, you just defend a bit more. But when you have the energy, when you have the power, you'll be more braver. You'll take the chances. You will run faster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think exactly, if you're tired, you become a bitch. So would you rather be a bitch, or would you get your energy up by resting well and be braver?
Or even just, so for me, I made a goal. I set myself a goal to get at least 6 hours of sleep a night now. Yeah. And I know 6 hours isn't ideal. Ideally you want to get 7 to 9 or whatever. But because I was getting 4 hours sometimes, I was like, if I can just hit 6 I can be consistent. 4, and I started it at halfway through December because I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. And the moment I decided to do it, I started doing it.
Exactly.
So I've been getting about 6 hours of sleep a night now for roughly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And dude, I have been way more productive, but that wasn't even the reason I did it. I just feel so much better.
Yeah.
Just getting consistent sleep and hitting that 6 hours a night. And then because I aim for 6, a lot of the time I get 7
more,
or 8.
Yeah.
And you feel so much better.
I think the thing that affects my motivation or my ability to get good sleep is my unhealthy use of social media. And Matthew, he has quit social media like pretty much. He doesn't use much Instagram. Yeah. And I think that has helped you to make these decisions. Whereas me, like every time I use my phone in the bed before I go to sleep, I don't have as much sleep as I would have without the phone. And I've tested it. I was telling him the other day. On days I don't use my phone like the hour before sleeping and the hour after I wake up. I have such a good day and I have such good motivation to do the things I wanted to do, like hard things.
If you've had a good day, productive day, it's easier for you to get more sleep because you want to attack the next day as well.
100%.
But if you've had a shit day, you're like, fuck it, I might as well scroll.
Exactly. Yeah. So to put it shortly, if you want a good life, get good sleep, and if you 100%. Want good sleep, use less phone.
Yeah, there you go, done.
There you go. That's the life hack. Now pay me, motherfuckers.
Donate.
You let the push-up dude get 2 million views. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's good.
Wait, one more. Do you want to talk about the rest days, or should we?
Okay.
We don't have to.
No, of course. Fuck you, bro. Just so you think you're right on it.
This is actually one we disagree on.
Yeah, which rarely ever happens because we suck each other off so much. So,
sometimes I agree with him just
so I let him suck my dick afterwards.
Yeah.
No. So, getting serious here, bro. Come on, fucking focus, cunt.
I'm focusing.
You focusing on the wrong thing, dude. We're on the bed already. Like, come on, dude. You got this is very risky.
Right.
It's a thin line we can't cross.
It's 2025 now, right?
And you wearing those earrings?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back.
Rest days.
Rest days. So what my philosophy with rest days is, sometimes, you feel tired and you let the softness in and you purposefully put a rest day in your schedule. So like, you're like, I train on Monday, I train on Tuesday, let me take a rest day on Wednesday. So I would do that. I would take a rest day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I don't get to train because of work happened or some family thing happened. And that kept on happening to me for a very long time. And then I slowly realized I don't actually have to take rest days. Like sometimes life just gets in the way.
Yeah.
It could be a bit unhealthy. Like on days I'm like actually feeling tired from work. And then I remind myself, like, look, something will probably come up later in the week. I should just go and train today and make the most of this day. And then instead of purposefully putting a rest day in, I just let life put a rest day in for me.
Are you talking specifically about going to the gym and training, or?
Yeah, gym and training. MMA.
So what about like
my MMA training, all of this?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
So I agree halfly because halfly. What the fuck is that word?
You're just trying to be nice, bro.
No. Okay, so let me explain. So the part that I agree with is that I don't think it's necessary to have a rest day if you do a proper split.
Okay.
So I think
if you're managing your load properly.
I think if you're managing your load and you're leaving enough time in between training muscle groups or doing like high intensity versus.
Well, what I mean is like sometimes with work, like you're a bartender, dude. You stay fucking standing until 2 a.m. And then you train. You're obviously gonna get tired, no matter how much you manage your split.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can do it to a certain extent.
So this is why I disagree. This is the other half that I disagree, is that I still like the idea of rest days and I still incorporate them as a preventative measure.
Yeah.
Because last year, because I work like late nights, 30 to 40 hours a week, plus then train and then do like I have a very busy life that I found that I'd be able to go about a month to 2 months of like full steam. And then I'd just get sick, and I'd just be sick for like 2 weeks as my body was like trying to recover.
Okay.
And then because I was sick, I would miss out on so much, and I'd like not see friends. I wouldn't train. I wouldn't like go surfing or playing sports or climbing or whatever.
Okay.
So the moment I got better, I was like straight back into it because I missed it so much.
Yeah.
And I literally got to the point where I could tell I was about to get sick the next week. Like you can just feel it in your body. And then, but if you incorporate a rest day here or there, and you have to use them wisely, but if you use it as a preventative measure, you can prevent yourself from getting sick or overtraining or like,
I think it's more of a person-to-person thing. Like, it's a personal thing. So
Yeah,
I know Matt. I know he trains really fucking hard, and then he plays tennis. He's got an active job. Whereas you could be lying to yourself, or I could be lying to myself, saying I've worked really hard. It could just be a mental thing, whereas I physically haven't really worked hard. But it's really hard for us to evaluate where our tiredness is. Like, if you're really tired, or are you just being a bitch because you're not feeling motivated? You know what I mean? So if you're like under the age of 30 and you have a doubt, like maybe I actually I'm not really tired, I'm just being a bitch, then go ahead.
Days.
But
if you're under 30, you don't need rest
see
days,
what happens, right? As you said, like you learn from your experiences that you get sick. Whereas I don't. So I'll just keep pushing myself. It depends on person to person.
Exactly. One thing I think is very important, person to person difference, is having a schedule. I don't have that much of a schedule because...
so your body doesn't get used to it. Huh?
So if you have like a regular 9 to 5 and you go to bed the same time, wake up the same time, go to the same job, if your life is very scheduled, your body can get used to it, and then I don't think you need a rest day. But for me, I don't have like...
You work late
and I don't enjoy a schedule. I like having each day being different and whatever.
He's a free spirit, as you can tell by his fucking hair.
I'm a free spirit. That was so gay.
Oh, that was so gay? You think?
Oh, God.
Okay, come on.
So I don't have a schedule, and I think then my body, that's why I need to, like, I don't schedule a rest day. Because I don't have a schedule. But every once in a while I wake up and I go, today's a rest day, because I start feeling sick. And then, I use the rest day to prevent myself getting...
Cool. I think that's a smart man, right? I agree with that, dude.
Just from personal context.
Depends person to person. If you're like me, don't take rest days.
Basically,
let life bring them in for you.
Exactly.
If you're like this dude who has his life everywhere, who works late nights, brings chicks over, gets no sleep.
So I do bring chicks over.
Then, for this fucking hypothetical situation.
If
you're into girls, then you would. You know what I mean? so then do put in rest days.
Basically, don't be a bitch, but be smart. Ooh, that was good.
Be a smart bitch.
Be a what?
Be gay. Be gay.
Be like me.
Be gay. Oh, that was good.
I hope it recorded that whole thing, to be honest.
I don't know.